A very good afternoon to all. Today I, Arya Khandekar, currently studying in grade 7 under the IIT PK Prodigy Juniors program, am going to present on the topic how do drones work and what is their future role for the civil society. Without any further ado, let's begin with the presentation. Drones. Now what are drones? And what are the future for the classifications? A drone, also known as an unmanned aerial vehicle or in short form UAV, is an aerial vehicle with no human crew on board and is either controlled remotely or is programmed with a certain degree of autonomy with little to almost no human intervention. Drones can be categorized based on three major criteria: weight, altitude, and degree of autonomy. Now, based on the weight, there are 5 types of drones, with the first being nano drone, followed by micro air vehicle and miniature or small UAV. Then we have medium drone and of course large drone. Now, some main classifications of drones based on their altitude are: first, handheld drone; second, a close drone; third is a narrow drone; fourth is a tactical drone; then fifth is a MALE drone; and last but not the least, the sixth classification is of a HALE drone. And based on the degree of autonomy, there are 2 major types, with the first being a remotely piloted drone and second type being a fully autonomous drone. Now, what are the parts of a drone? A quadcopter frame acts as a skeleton for the drone where all the components are fixed. There are typically 4 rotors in a drone which are used for propulsion and control. The propellers are blades which help in maintaining and creating a difference in air pressure. Motors are present in the same number as propellers and are needed for their proper rotation and also help enhance a thrust force. Electronic speed controller is an electronic control board which helps us control the speed of the drone and also acts as a dynamic brake. Flight board makes a note of the takeoff place in case the drone needs to go back to its original takeoff place without any human guidance. Battery is the main power source for various parts of the drone. Electronics and power distribution cables. Now, this is a very crucial part which is regarding the control and proper functioning of the drone. A radio transmitter is a channel transmitter and a communicator to the UAV. Landing gear. Now, this is a structure installed in the drone for ensuring the safe landing of the UAV and is of 2 types. The first type is fixed landing gear and the second type is retractable landing gear. Cameras are also used for video footage. Now, how exactly does a drone work? Drones allow the user to control the UAV remotely and wirelessly with the help of various gadgets. Some UAVs can also be pre-programmed with some specific GPS coordinates to create an autopiloted flight path. The location and also the battery charge of the drone in real time can be tracked remotely. Accelerometer. An accelerometer is installed to provide the drone with information about its direction and as well as its speed. An altimeter is installed to provide the operator with information about the altitude the drone is running in. When these characteristics work and coordinate with all the other parts mentioned previously, result in the smooth functioning of a drone. Now, what are the uses of a drone? Drones were initially built to serve the military forces itself, as they serve the goal of destroying maximum enemy reinforcements and sacrificing minimum lives in the process. The payload and precision of drones play a critical role in how well a combat drone can perform in a mission so that the drone does not miss hitting the target or achieving the desired impact. Popular combat drones used by the military are Predator Sea Avenger, Heron TP, and MQ-9B Sky Guardian. There are many types of inspections that can be conducted through a drone. However, most drone inspections are visual inspections. UAVs can also be equipped with special sensors that allow them to perform other kinds of inspections. Special drones are made with efficient sensors to gather information about temperature, humidity, rainfall, and wind in the atmosphere to improve weather forecasting models. Special weather drones are flown through the vertical layer of troposphere where most of the weather activity takes place and collect crucial information. This important data can be collected by the weather drones by many ways, with the first way being sensors, drop sound, and the last but definitely not the least, the third way being of visual imaging. Drones allow journalists to take footage of new events such as volcanic eruptions, war-torn villages, and other natural disasters. And since drones are remotely controlled, journalists see it as a safer means of recording. UAVs are also used for documentary films which are recorded in the wild where it is dangerous for humans to go, and also for aerial photography. There are two common types of drones used for aerial photography. The first type is built-in camera and the second type is on-board camera. An agricultural drone is used in agriculture operations, mostly in yield optimization and in monitoring crop growth and crop production. The aerial view provided by a drone can also assist in the information of crop growth stages, crop health, and soil variations in real time. Drone mapping is a practice involving acquiring hundreds of aerial images and then stitching them together digitally with specialized mapping software to make a larger, more accurate composite image, creating a digital representation of reality.